Passed on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Gun, Smith. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st and 10, Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
25 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Smith throwing again. And this one's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. They hand off to their big tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
The kick is good.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes' pass caught by Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
First quarter.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
6-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Smith. And he'll find Hall. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Looking for Kelce on the deep ball. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it's much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 15 now. Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 15.
Third and long. It's Smith. Man open, that's Robert Foster, complete.
Smith's pass.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Complete, the tight end Kelce. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Mahomes to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete.
Terry McLaurin, 73 yards.
And Washington has retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
From the 10.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
33-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense are not set to begin this drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
46-yard line.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Jim.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. The 20. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Robert Foster, 44 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10.
Bus formation, 43, 43.
Now here's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Smith. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this one is incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Throwing again. Smith looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith to the right side and complete to Thomas.
Smith.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Washington.
Again, Smith. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Robert Foster with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes this Washington 27. Chiefs 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
On 1st down, Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
For Terry McLaurin.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Smith. Open man, here's Foster. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards.
First down.
From the gun, here's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. picked off with great anticipation.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Good. Makes this Washington 27. Chiefs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Down. And 4 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On first down, Mahomes. And it's incomplete.
Mahomes' pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On the counter, here's Bell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter. This game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Incomplete. Intended.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They give it off here on the tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Robert Foster, 59 yards. And Washington has taken the lead.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Mahomes.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
But gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
Hey, 43, 15. Let's go.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Motion. Good work, boys. Let's go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Back to throw, Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing now, Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete.
That's right, baby.
The
It's all
30,
on me.
20, 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get...
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, it's Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Strong coverage by Washington, and now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 50-yard line.
Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. After the sack on first down, Smith. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Smith. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 15 yards to pick up, first down Washington. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. From the gun, Smith. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Smith looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Texans.
To throw is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. Second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
On the move to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Smith on 3rd down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Smith forced out to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, Houston.
Out of the gun, Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Complete.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And the Texans.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Watson looks to throw again. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
24-yard.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Again, it's Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run it with Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 1-yard touchdown run from David Johnson, and the Texans have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It leads to
so after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Smith. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To the air again, Smith. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy. Flies in for the sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
They are going for it. It's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Watson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw is Watson on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air yet again, Watson. Being chased out left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down
down to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. 71 yards. And Washington has once again taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watson to throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Watson on 1st down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Watson.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Check back 33. Check back, go.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On first down, it's Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
It's Deshaun Watson with a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. And the Texans push further out in front. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Texans 24. Washington 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 10. Nifty move. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turn under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Another try after the first down sack. Smith under pressure again, and down he goes again. Whitney merciless, his 2nd sack of the night. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith, and that will be incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Come on. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Back to the air, Watson on second down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. Third down here.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Texans 24. Washington 21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
First down, Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On first down, Watson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 22-yard line. 16 yards of first down.
First down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Houston.
It's Deshaun Watson with a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. And the Texans will extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Texans 31. Washington 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see. But they'll get it back at second down. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. Past the 20. To absolute perfection. And the Texans turn that interception. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Jalen Richard now on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the... the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run, 6 off on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
At the 50-yard line.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
3rd and
from the gun, it's Carr. He's got it in. It's Williams. And taken into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams Makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7. Jaguars.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 22. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Now a 1st carry here for Robinson. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Jaguars.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew brought in here by Tyler Eifert. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15. For 29 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Gardner Minshew on target to DJ Chark. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7.
Josh,
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
It's 3rd down and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Jacobs down. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Looking for more, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Rose. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And now off to the races. Down